Okay, looks like we're getting into game and stuff. You guys need to not yell so much. Only my voice is important. You guys are not.
Okay, Ezra.
Okay, Joey. Anywho. Where's Jaden? Oh, Jaden's coming. Oh, look, it's me. But also not me somehow. Because I have no details inputted. Woo! Game's on Tuesday. You know why? Because our opponents don't have a grasp on time. Woo! No disrespect and all that things happen. But we are good to go. We're in the game. They're cheating. They're cheating immediately.
They're breaking the rules.
They're already breaking the rules of code. Whose lobby is this? The one that's already there?
The one that's in there.
I swear I did.
I'm gonna do something. Give me a moment. I am shamelessly plugging the stream.
You were not at high percent. You were
Speaking of the stream, and our channel as a whole,
We moved up one spot because Thurston beat Birmingham.
oh,
So it put our changed this
the predicted.
the strength of schedule.
Oh.
So now we're one higher.
Oh, good,
instead
good, good.
of Whatever lower it was.
I thought you meant our predicted was gonna be one higher.
No.
Dude, I should have known.
No, our predicted 7
Okay, cool.
because they actually finished.
And but then after tomorrow, it's predicted 4. Either way, right?
4 if they lose, 5 if they win.
Okay. If who loses?
Thurston.
Ah.
Do you know who that is, or IV? Yeah. Probably Hunter.
Maybe. We have no idea. Are we good to go? Are we good to go?
I'm good.
We're waiting on other team to ready up.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I figured.
Refresh and see. Yeah, because that's what I've just been waiting on.
And I won the second.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go.
You won. You haven't even won a best. And then I won 2-1.
That delay was silly. Yeah. Same matchup as last time.
You
Okay,
won.
that's fine.
That's your second game you won.
Rockin'
I won, then you won, then I won.
Oh,
the huge.
yes.
Second best.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Now that I've won
Ah.
the second best.
Not character select.
Exciting. My thing needs loading.
Yay.
My play versus is incredibly unloaded. You know that? Like, it just doesn't load. In fact, I'm so untrusting of this load that I'm actually going to double check to see if it's just a refresh issue. Choose your character. Nope. We're just actually just waiting. I mean, I guess it's fair for a guy who plays 40% of the roster. You'd kind of think that it'd take a while to decide the most optimal matchup. But then the most optimal matchup is Min Min, which
I won.
yeah. So.
Because for some reason he let me go here.
Yeah, which seems really odd.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is.
It's not consistent. It's not consistent.
So,
But it feels so
patiently waiting.
Patiently refreshing the page every
Do
5
I?
seconds.
That's patient. At least it's not every 1 second.
Yeah.
Ganon.
What?
It says Ganon.
Okay.
I don't
That's
decide it.
interesting.
I don't decide it. It says Ganon.
Interesting. Curious.
Curious. Battle of the command grabs.
All right.
Please don't try to go for a command grab metric. This is not what.
like that no fight.
Yeah, that
preseason
preseason game where we try to count how many side specials you'd hit.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
It was like 16.
Yeah, they banned PS2.
That's fine.
Um,
Wait a second.
you get 2 bans.
Yeah.
Keep in mind,
It's
the,
Ganon.
it is Ganon. The thing with Town is that he is going to be able to get a lot
Yeah.
early kills.
Get rid of Town and Battlefield.
Town and Battlefield. Okay. So that just leaves Small and Smashville, the relatively neutral stage, and then the smallest stage.
Relatively neutral stage and then the best stage for Incense.
Yeah, but like we're not supposed to share that detail.
Smashville.
Because I asked the other 2 to leave the arena and just watch from our stream. So let's not share crucial information now.
Yeah.
But I guess only 1 left. It is what it is. It is by play versus code that only 1 player to be in the arena for both things. Actually, what alt is he using? You didn't actually give me time.
7 maybe.
7?
Sorry, no,
8.
8. No. 6.
Yeah, that one.
Good.
Whichever one
It's
that
good
one is.
enough. Getting into game, doing game on Smashville, which is very interesting. Because this is Incineroar's best stage. But gonna see a lot of options coming out to start off, 50% to 23%. Seeing that, I don't know what Ganon's side special is called. But we're seeing that off of ledge. That's a pretty common option, good for neutral. But Alolan Whip, very good on Smashville. Goes for an air dodge, does live because there is no contest, but the repeat of the side special off stage.
Does live because I thought he couldn't make it back.
Yeah. The repeat of the side special off of ledge might be something to take note of, but gets snuffed out by the F tilt anyways. Good old Cheeto fingers. But gonna go back to a lot of passive gameplay. The dash attack does trade with the Alolan Whip, does not connect. Could have been good for advantage. Goes for the dare into an F smash read, but does not connect. Jaden is patient enough. Speaking of patient enough, inoptimal punish, but he did not get hit by the side special or the side smash, which is ideal. Air dodges to dodge the Alolan Whip. We are back in neutral. Dash attack will connect. 131. The up air is not going to connect. Ledge trump. Up tilt on the roll. Dash attack is going to beat out the Alolan Whip. Going to get beat out by F smash on the revenge read. Don't know if it was a read. It was definitely a punish. Nair off of it. He's got no jump. Yeah. All right, Incense side special beats Ganon side special. Battle of the command grabs. 1 will come out on top, and it is Incense. We're seeing a roll off of ledge, trying to get back to that neutral state. Fair will connect, but the grab will as well. Fair is going to send him off stage. Ganon, being the one with like the worst offstage recovery in the game, gets hit by weak Alolan Whip and does manage to live. Ganon with a lot of rage is lethal, but goes for a dare, misses the dare, hits that one. F smash does hit vertically. That will be stock. This is just a matchup of true power. There's Incense power. 160 to 190 is not what you would expect his kill potential to be on Smashville especially, but it is an even game, and 37% is going to try to pull this away. Daria is going to trade, or...
No, that's just super armor.
Yeah, it's just going to armor through. I couldn't figure out the right terminology. Goes over the F smash, fortunately. Alolan Whip is going to connect, turning 60 to 81 real fast. Ganon is off stage. Side special connects. Good tech, good shield, up throw. Alolan Whip is going to connect off the fair poke. No, 2-frame. Goes for the jump into dare yet again. We've seen that a lot. Alolan Whip is going to connect 116 on Smashville. Don't care how heavy you are. That is going to be game 1.
A couple things I messed up there, second stock.
Always, right?
Yeah.
It's something you can't control.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of data. Now what you just need to do is counterplay. You're not gonna get stage. What are your two bans?
Honestly, depends on the character.
That's true. Right. I forget there's character select. But we will hold off. I'm assuming you're sticking Ensign.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't matter. You have to pick first anyways. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, maybe it's because I pressed refresh, but it is waiting for them. Maybe either that or my playverse is just waiting to load. Perfect. Might have been done during the refresh. Doesn't matter. Ensign.
If you put a C, INC, Instant is the only one with an INC.
True, because there's Inkling, which is spelled INK.
With ink. Ling. I have an inkling.
I have an inkling of a suspicion. Yes. Indubitably so. Anywho,
Okay.
we're waiting.
Okay.
Back to Ganon.
Mute that mic.
I can mute that mic.
Yeah, I just want to.
Because I just like to fill the emptiness of the void with my voice. You know? Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah.
Town and Battlefield right now.
Banning town, banning battlefield? Are you sure town? I mean, town is obviously going to be good for the both of you, but is there something much worse than town? I just want you to confirm.
Not particularly.
Okay, then I will lock that in. Battlefield and town and city. Now we'll just humbly wait. And I'm going to make sure everything is updated properly. Go me. Look at me doing my job. Final destination. We're going to go to final destination.
See, I was debating that.
Banning that?
Yeah.
Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate pick. This is, I wouldn't say necessarily suboptimal, but it's not exactly optimal. You get a lot off the juggles. Ganon's going to get a lot off the neutral interactions. I guess Ganon doesn't get a lot. I mean, he gets a good disadvantage if he can catch you, but that's if he can catch you with his speed and low tier nonsense. But we patiently wait. The other player exited the arena. I have no idea whether or not they are watching us from the void or if they are watching us from directly behind me. But game 2 begins. Anywho, going into Final Destination, I don't like this stage. One of my top bans. There's some information for you. But lot of strength coming out from this Ganon immediately. Being a little bit more space heavy. Dare is not going to trade with the Dariat this time. Or armor with the Dariat. Alolan Whip is going to barely connect, turning 27 to 52 real fast. Nair is going to connect, but it is going to be sour, and it is not going to be enough to take stock. Dare into Fair, bread and butters. The Cheeto Fingers, he has no jump. And he's just gone.
I thought I saw him jump.
Yeah. He might have. I don't know. But that is immediately stock coming back off of the up smash, but 46% immediately in answer. Alolan Whip is not going to connect. Ganon dash attack. Ganon fair. Patiently waits that F smash. No, he does not. He rolls. The boldness. Very bold cross chop, but fortunately the Ganon's timing is not on point, and it will not connect. Drop back F smash, reading what I would assume is an Alolan Whip. Side special is going to connect, make this game once again very even. Dariet and dash attack are going to trade. Another Dariet on the Warlock kick. Fair on the dare. Another fair. Tex the two frame. Okay. F smash on the roll read, but there was no roll to read. And he does live.
No. Sorry.
Does not get the tech. This will go to game 3.
Angle was going to get me.
That is unfortunate.
I don't know. I thought that sent to the higher angle.
It's pretty horizontal in nature, but you did have the stronger neutral. You got gimped twice, right?
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't this game is your only objective.
Yeah.
Bowser. We're seeing a switch in character.
I'm sticking with him, son.
Obviously. But it will be a Bowser. And Ezra's like jumping out of his shoes in excitement.
That's interesting.
I would never.
Um,
Is it the guy like that?
Yeah, it is.
Like the okay, so
Yeah.
okay. I was like, or is it just one of the teammates just randomly? Okay, so it's the guy who's playing Sephiroth.
But he was playing Ganon.
Yeah. Okay.
Battlefield NFT.
You don't get a ban.
Oh yeah, I get to pick.
Yeah. Yep. So
What do you play like?
going to Bowser. PS2 Smashville Town.
Small.
Going small. We are seeing a character swap. It's going to be super exciting and stuff. I don't know what alt they pick. Oh, I didn't update.
The silver and gold one.
It might be, but people change, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just patiently wait for confirmation. I'm assuming it's...
Pick one?
No, I haven't.
The stage?
Oh, I didn't pick the stage. I picked it in the stream and I just assumed. Yep. All right, here we go. Entering game 3.
Getting the alt right, that's the real win here.
That's the real win. Now you just have to get the actual win that matters for our score. Starting with a fair from both players. Reads the roll with an F smash, but that F smash is awfully slow. Nair into cross chop off the down special punish. I don't know if that was improv or just straight balls, but goes for the drop in into F tilt. Fair. Seeing a lot more zone. Reads an F smash. Does not get it because the fair will connect from Insin. Down throw into fair. True bread and butters. No two frame. Side special from Bowser. My least favorite move on his kit, but that's okay. Punishes the Nair ledge trap with an Alolan whip. Double jumps into center stage to back air. Nair off the down smash punish. Howl's moving castle. Lives. Both players awfully aggressive on that ledge trap. Spot dodges the F tilt. I don't know if that would have connected either way, but this is high numbers. Back throw is going to take stock. I don't care if you're Bowser. I don't care how heavy you are. 153 back throw on ledge. You're gone. Command grab will not take stock. Fair will on the runoff. This is an even game. Up air. Down air. A little bit of a trade in percentages. Daria is going to connect to make 32. Catches the jump for 57 with the Alolan whip. Air dodge does not get punished. We're back to neutral. Fair is going to connect. F tilt's going to connect for Bowser. Spot dodges the back air into the cross chop. Does not get the heavier hit, but will get the Alolan whip on the scramble for center stage. Whiffed punish off the overshoot with the up special, but that is okay. This percentage Lead is good. Catches the run in with the Alolan Whip. Gets hit by a falling dare. We've seen that a few times. Goes for the F smash. Does not get it. A lot of options coming out. None of them are connecting. This is kill percent for both players. And the up smash out of shield will take it. Stock lead goes to Jaden. Last time the Bowser brought it back immediately. But looks like Jaden is going to get at least 30% here before that happens. Good pokes are going to make that 57, 64. Goes for a greedy dare, but it does get snuffed out by the recovery. Spot dodges the Cheeto fingers. 86% extra credit. This is still a two-stot game. Almost lapping. Does not punish the Alolan Whip. Spot dodge. Up tilt. That was a sequence of spot dodging and up tilt. Cross chop will connect, take stock, and take game by a two-stock lead. Good job. Good job.
Well, I didn't need to lose game 2, but at least I didn't sell.
You said you, right? Exciting. Jaden does go up 2-1.
Yeah.
Yes, closes it out 2-1. I'm going to press C because that's going to take me to my caster. Hi, Jaden.
Hi.
That's
I'm gonna set this
Jaden.
down.
Go set your controller down. Am I doing this alone still, or should I expect a second chair? Because I'd have to readjust and all that jazz. Okay. Well, I just pushed the button to make you play, so we're waiting on them.
Okay.
I mean, I've got it pulled up, and for once my Chromebook is 4.5 hours left of battery life, so I can do it, or you can do it, just
Wait,
relay
got
the
4.5
information.
hours of battery life, and it's 4:30.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's 4:30 with 4:21.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not really 4.
Are you gonna be casting?
Sure.
Okay, well then I should
Oh.
probably plug in
Plug
your
in the other
microphone.
mic.
Yeah. It's kind of important. Ah, freak. Well,
What?
just plug it in. I'm gonna mute up. Gonna do some muting and stuff. You can talk about however the thing you were doing was, because that was
Alright.
something.
Sure.
You did the winning and stuff.
I did do the winning and stuff.
He placed
Game
4.
2, I did not need to do
It was an aggressive ledge trap. You did get gimped for it. This is why
both
we.
of them.
That's true. That's true, actually. But this is why we practice trumps.
Yeah.
So. All right, you are playing
The Lucas.
what appears to be a Lucas player.
Yep.
But we don't know.
I mean, you get to play Hunter. Okay.
We're not name dropping. It's okay.
The snake.
The snake. Yeah, we scout. What of it? Anywho. Yep, it is confirmed Lucas.
Yeah.
You've got stage striking on your end.
I do.
We've got it on our end.
Alright.
That's here. That's this.
And we get
Bingo,
to do
bango,
things.
bongo. I love my setup.
Do you like bongos?
I don't like bongos, but I absolutely destroyed you guys at bongos on Mario Party.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it's either Battlefield or PS2. Oh, frick.
Oh. Oh. Bug.
PS2!
Great.
No, it's not a bug. I just used it wrong.
Technically a bug, though. Not intended to happen.
User error.
User error.
Bug would imply that we did a bad. We didn't bad. We kind of did. If the user is the developer, is it a bug or is it just a bug in the developer's brain?
Yes.
Good. Awesome.
No. It's Ezra's fault.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, sir. Going into gameplay. Going to
The one
set
with the
2.
dog.
Ludington is up 1-0 going into...
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
For one, it's... Yeah.
One of you probably just accidentally hit the battlefield button. Not sure who, but whoops.
That's silly.
You got JV 3'd, Ben? No!
Hey, I can do it right this time.
Yay!
I guess I could have just gone to this screen. So we're gonna see who pressed X. There's a Y.
Jira made it into a Mars video.
L.
It wasn't you, right?
I'm actually gonna look at that.
Doesn't look like it. But it might, yeah, I don't know.
It would show a platform there, wouldn't it, if it was in Battlefield?
No. I think it would show the battlefield icon.
I think it was his tech that made it into the video, not his actual gameplay. But hey, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Good for him and stuff.
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't really read it too far.
Neither did I. That's absurd. When we have a game going, who? So,
We're actually doing it right now.
cool. The raw F smash is gonna connect for 27%, but we are gonna get into this game. Gonna see
Dash attack.
the potential
Hits
for
the
more
shield.
passive play, but who knows? Lucas's raw F smash will not connect. The PK fire on the roll into dash in will, however, connect. PK fire for Lucas is not as good as Ness's in my opinion. It is a single hit. Ness's is a multi-hit for follow-up potential.
It's at least less annoying.
It's significantly less frustrating to play against, sure. But at the end of the day, frustrating is just the name of the game. But we are seeing a lot of neutral game. 104 to 33. Back air is going to hit.
Send him off stage.
PK Thunder gets shielded
Parries.
into the charged up smash. Good punish.
Very nice.
Quite a confident punish, in fact.
Yeah.
Takes
I know,
on.
I wouldn't have done that. I would not have moved back. I would have just done the F smash.
Yeah.
Or
And
the up smash.
down throw into dash attack. Gets the nair jab lock, but once they are jab locked, they cannot be grabbed. Tis unfortunate, but tis what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of neutral. Nair into down throw, no dash attack. It gets stuffed out by the PK fire. Blaster is going to connect, chipping on a little bit more damage. F-Tilt is also going to connect off the roll interaction. Lucas F Smash is going to connect off of the poke play.
PK freeze is not.
PK freeze is not. Fair is going to catch the jump. F Smash is not going to connect this time around. PK Fire will. Like I said, that move's a single hit. It's got kill power.
And
Deflects
Lucas
the blaster.
Or F smash is a reflector because he's swinging a bat.
Yes, he plays baseball with your projectiles, but
He SDs because he doesn't know how to draw a circle.
no, he knew how to draw a circle. He just should have drew it counterclockwise instead of
clockwise.
But
Did you forget the L?
a little bit. I have a little bit of a lisp.
It's not a lisp.
Yeah.
Lisp is just S.
Oh, I have lambda says
Yeah.
Right. Anywho, back to the game that actually matters. Lot of interaction. Goes for the F smash to deflect a blaster, but the blaster never came. There's the blaster. Nair is going to connect, send into a tech chase. Rolls in, but no punish. or no read, either or. F smashes from center stage. F smashes from center stage again, trying to get something as this lead just seems to ever grow wider. Down smash.
Short hop avoids the down smash.
Another reason why short hopping is awesome. Down tilt puts in the tech chase, shields the dash attack. Now it's just a matter of who can land the kill.
Yeah.
Can the Lucas at 15%? Or
Perhaps.
can the Wolf at 108? We shall see. F smashes, but does get jumped over. Good optimal punishes on these F smashes. Up tilt is going to connect, but it's not going to kill. PS2's ceiling is low, but it is not that low. PK Fire does not connect. Runs far enough away. Down smash. Gets PK freezed, but there is no follow-up. Lucas returns to center stage, taking some use of this stage advantage. Reads the jump, but there is no jump to be found. It was simply a roll in. I guess he can't roll out because he'd be off stage. But a lot of poke. Trying to get something to come out. The down smash out of shield is going to connect. Goes for an F smash. Does not get it, though. PK Fire to prevent any sort of ledge trapping. F tilt does not connect.
Down smash does connect and take the stock. And it is even stocks,
It is
not necessarily even percent.
Up smash is going to catch the shield drop, but it's not going to kill. PS2 is low, but it is not, unfortunately, low enough. Either that or good DI. PK Fire is going to get its single hit in. 12%. Back air is going to connect. Kick the kid in the back of the head. And send him into the blast zone. That is what it looks like. That's not me. That's not me. That one's...
Him.
Yeah.
And you did a thing.
That is what it looks like.
It is in the back of the head.
He even turns his head. It's actually kind of sad. It's like when you do Inkling forward throw on Ness, you just pick up this little child and shotgun blast him in the face with ink.
Yeah.
Smash should be rated M, I swear.
Adults only.
Adults only.
That's the highest one. It's mature.
Mm.
And at the very top is adults only.
Yeah.
So, I guess so.
All right. I wonder where we're going.
That is a good question. We're going against an Aegis,
Okay.
which is an interesting pick.
Because it's the first time he's ever done it.
No, it's an interesting pick because it's -2 for Aegis.
Well, that and he's never done it.
That's true. This is a unique pick, one that I was not prepared for. I don't think any of us were quite frankly prepared for. But you should have that experience.
So we kind of are prepared?
I guess. Emotionally,
You can ban FD and
banning FD,
Smashville.
banning Smashville. Q.
And I wonder
I
where
will
they want to
say,
go.
Smashville is Aegis's worst stage, so I doubt they... no, this is their first time playing. I doubt they know optimal stage selection.
I just don't like Smashville.
Neither do I. I
That's fair.
hate it. I think that Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion.
I think Jaden's the only one here who likes Smashville.
And it's because it's Inson's best.
The only one here. Here.
Right
there's,
here.
There's hand motions.
That you are not following.
You don't exist, technically, by law. You died in the Cold War.
That was between the fall and spring seasons.
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
And in your
I think they
stead,
call
King
that
Jerry.
winter, actually.
No.
Ooh. They're using the Aurum Argentum alt,
Oh, are they?
which is alt 8.
Retired skill.
I wouldn't say retired per se. I just really like Putty Pink.
I thought he was making the retired thing.
He's not in the Discord.
Well, I didn't know if you told him.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
But anyways, we are going to get into this game. We're seeing a start with Pyra, which typically, unless you're running solo Pyra, you don't want to do. But we will see if that is in fact the case. Blazing End on the ledge trap, common Pyra option, something I myself need to stop doing. Dare is not going to get a spike. Back air, however, is going to connect. Full hops into the nair. Shots flared. Or smash flare. Count
Flare smash?
Flare smash. It's smash. Or yeah, flare smash. Yeah. You're the one who was calling a smash flare.
No, I was calling it F smash.
Right.
Or forward smash.
Sure. Anywho, fair into back air is not gonna connect. Unfortunately, DI's out. Down smash is gonna connect. That's gonna take stock. I don't think they DI'd that, but Pyra does not live that angle.
Down
And
smash is a very fast move for a smash attack. Frame 8.
yes. Not the fastest, but quite fast. Dash attack is going to connect onto shield, but it is just going to connect onto shield. Nothing more.
Based on
Sour hit of down smash is going to connect. Up air is not going to kill. Good DI. Hollow Bastion does not come into play here. Hollow Bastion, not actually a bad stage for Aegis, I'd say.
just not the best.
And it's actually not bad at all. I'd honestly say it's one of her better ones. It's Smashville, but also like good.
Not the best. Town and City's the best.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. Just it's
I'll
too
let the
many
Aegis player
other
decide.
characters gain more off of it than she does. It's good, but it's just suboptimal most of the time. But 157 for this Wolf solo Pyra is not getting the lethality that she's known to have, and we're going to see a Mithra for the recovery, but it is not going to connect with that ledge. Magnet hands on Ray of Punishment are not the greatest. I think Pyra would have actually lived that, is the thing. But this is arguably a not super experienced Aegis. That's some things you just kind of learn with the trade. But we are seeing Mithra for the first time. And so far, Mithra's getting beat. This is the patriarchy in action. F-Till is going to connect that multi-hit. Photon Edge for the recovery does grab ledge. Holds that hitbox out for a while. Pyra is back in the fray.
And Ben gets hit by
The dash dance flare smash is going to connect. Kind of a mix-up, but also, like, no one would expect it, so it's a great mix-up. I do it all the time. It's fun. Down air is going to connect, but the roll is not an optimal continuation. It's fine. Dash attack is going to connect. Pirate is up on stage. Pyra being a little bit, or a lot slower than her counterpart. Nair is going to connect. Outspaces that back air. Blazing End. Expertly avoided by that Nair short hop. Recovers safely. Flame Nova on the ledge trap, but goes for that smash flare again. Or flare smash, sorry. Fair is going to connect. Pyra's large hitboxes usually come in play with a lot of poking, but
Up tilt does
up
take
tilt
the
takes the
stock
stock
in game.
off the dare punish. A lot of
Takes
matchup
the
knowledge
stock,
going there.
takes the game, takes the set.
It does. Stock game set. And Luddington goes up 2-1. Yippee. Update. Now I have to do the shenanigans, so my beautiful voice is going to be cut from the program.
Yay!
No! It's not a good thing. We are winning. I said no because my beautiful voice is being cut from the program.
Would Ben like to join me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Exciting.
That is exciting.
Oh, but I'm going into a snake, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I'm like shaking and stuff.
Scary.
Just setting the microphone down, causing incredible noise blast. I need this as a wall.
Okay.
I need my controller. That's probably important to play.
Alright.
Did you know that in order to play a controller-based game, you actually have to have a controller?
No, you don't. I don't think you do. I don't think you need a controller at all.
Have you ever played Smash with your nose?
No.
Just different types of inhale do different options.
I would try to air dodge, and
It sounds like a wind concert or a wind orchestra. I don't know music terms. Is it a wind symphony? Is that it? That's the one. Third tries the charm. That's what my dad said when he had me.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm actually the second. It's funny.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured.
Yeah.
Snake!
No. How bad he just is into this? Cloud is worse. Much.
Where is
A kid.
Snake? Where's Snake?
Where's Snake? Right there.
There. Next to Ike. I think he goes with that one.
I think he does too. But anywho, stage banning.
Stage banning.
Alright. Which 2 stages would you like?
We do the thing.
Give me PS2 and small. Leave those. I want to ban the other two.
Okay.
You want to get rid of the town and city stages.
Yeah.
Generally,
The
what you
town
want to
and city
do.
stages, you know.
Generally, what you want to. The Animal Crossing stages. Generally, what you want to do against Instant, but
Small.
whatever.
I take
Small
it.
battlefield.
It's just a matter of I don't want to play Smashville, and I don't want to give them the space to camp.
What?
I'm gonna change all effects.
Okay.
It's not right.
Exciting.
Also, if you do want to speak, all you gotta do is plug that back in.
This one here?
Yes. All you gotta do is plug it in.
Okay.
It's the last one. Alright. Yeah,
close
that one.
Yeah.
Jaden,
Gameplay.
remember when I said I was going to try to play lengthy?
Okay, you're just
Yeah.
I was literally holding directly.
Okay. Alright.
I was just curious if you remembered.
Here we go. Into set 3.
I'm gonna mute this for just.
Alright. Gets hit by the explosive. Not sure which one. I think it was grenade. So he does switch a couple times.
Nice job
Take
avoiding
advantage of
that
the
C2.
advantage state.
Blazing
Snake
Edge.
does shield Blazing End. Down air does not lead into anything at that in that situation. And
We need to.
Snake
Yeah.
does SD?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, it looked like he was
I
trying
would say
to
so.
recover with his own grenade, but mistakenly teched and suppose couldn't react in time, so
Yeah.
yep. He's working very hard. Try to even up quickly.
Does get hit by the back air.
Yep.
Avoids the up tilt, which does kill pretty early. I think it would definitely kill right now. Blazing End gets shielded for most of it and then gets hit. Vincent lands on the C4, which does explode and kill him.
Yep. Working very well though, gain that extra edge.
Yes.
Nearly taking the stock
Up smash
twice.
into up air. Doesn't take the stock, but does get close. Snake is well within kill percent right now, especially from Pyra.
Number of more
Uncharged Flame
explosives.
Nova as a bit of a get away from me option. Up tilt does not lead into the up smash.
I thought I down tilted when I did it.
Yep. Good up air though.
Yes, good switch to Pyra and then up air.
Yep. And a nice air dodge to avoid the Nikita. Patiently getting back, and we'll chip in some
Does
damage
a
there.
Blazing End.
Up
Barely
smash.
avoids the up smash.
Yeah, that narrowly did not connect.
Photon edges off of the ledge. Snake is using a lot of explosives, just getting projectiles wherever he can. Up smash does not connect. Shields the grenade, but not the Nikita. And we are a relatively neutral state, I would say.
Mhm. Very persistent spacing by the snake.
Yes. If it wasn't for Vincent's stock lead, I would say this is a very even game. Switches to Mithra.
Can he make it?
Tries to avoid the
I thought
Nikita,
maybe he could.
but gets hit and it's untechable.
Yep. Snake needs to make up a lot of ground here, and he isn't doing well. Might need the air dodge. He will just make it back. Nice side tilt, gets Snake back off stage.
Snake goes for a back air that does not land.
Yep.
And
Will
the
that
up
be
air
enough?
connects
It will.
and takes the game.
Very good.
Fire is a lot better in this matchup because we force you to play slower, so you'll notice I play significantly reduced Mithra past that first stock. First stock is great to see what shipping I can do with her, but like Pyra's gameplay is a lot slower, her buffs are bigger, and she just avoids Snake a little bit better.
Yeah.
Obviously, you keep Mithra around for some speed and interactions of sorts, but for the most part, Pyra wins that where Mithra actually loses, in my opinion.
Gotta love having the only character with pie.
And with a slash.
My pie.
Yeah, you could just actually just put slash.
True. That is true.
Anyways, my bans.
Are not important right now because now they're important.
Because of the way he plays, I'm banning FBKOS.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want him to not have fun.
Into our stage striking. Waiting on our
opponent
Taylor
to.
led.
I wonder what stage they're gonna pick. I could see something like Battlefield to be able to use those explosives to extend vertical combos. I could see something like.
Ooh, looks like
I was
Hollow
just about to
Bastion.
say it. Hollow Bastion to try and get more space.
Yeah, popular stage. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, true. You did do that. You did do that.
No, I guess he SD the first time.
Yeah.
But the times I killed were just perfect.
Yeah, it could be a comfort pick as well.
That's true.
Kind of like me and Carlos.
Yeah.
Okay, game 2.
Potentially the final game.
Yep, Taylor on their last leg. So, Snake's gotta get a quick start and hold it the best he can.
He did grab the grenade and threw it back at the snake. Lots of dash attacks.
Dash attack is.
Currently 0 to 50%, 0 to 60%.
Yep. First hits on the snake. First combo, I should say, on the snake. That's gonna make it even, nearly even, very quick.
Yes. Makes the separation about 13%, but the snake does bring back into his own advantage state to get a bunch of extra percent.
Mhm.
Shields blazing in and escapes it, taking no damage in the process. Gets hit by the up tilt and does lose stock for it.
Nice string of up airs by Vincent. Gets 3 in a row. Tries a fourth, but couldn't quite land it, but very good string nonetheless.
Yes. Prominence Revolt does not take the stock. Good DI from the snake.
No, it wasn't even close.
Mm.
Snake not landing.
Blazing End does land. And the up air connects and takes the stock.
Yeah, Snake not landing too many strong hits. Vincent's doing a good job keeping them weak, and that should give him a good opportunity to hold the stock for a while.
Yes. The hits are not as common as they were at the beginning of the game. And Vincent is only down by 70%. Almost exactly.
I did not see that C4 dash attack.
Air dodges to try, I think it was to avoid the Nikita. Shields the dash attack, doesn't get anything off it.
Yep. Snake still not landing too much. That's powerful.
No.
Let's see.
Lots of
Just avoids the
explosions
C4.
here. And honestly, both of them are in kill percent.
Both are at 100%. There
Down
you go.
air, up air does take the stock.
Nice recovery by Vincent. Just manages to get around that up smash missile. Don't know how he.
Dash attack trades with it.
Okay.
Dash attack does not do much.
Or I guess it clangs with it, I suppose, but
Fire
to a one
is
is fine.
Yep.
Fire is probably
A little bit
Snake's
greedy.
worst enemy
Still a lot
because
to work
it
with, though.
preemptively explodes his grenades.
Yep. Nice string.
Yes. Vincent got about 85% before taking any of his own on his final stock.
Yep. Snake is in need of a powerful hit to bring this back, and hasn't really been finding that throughout this match.
No,
So
there have only really
just
been
gotta be
two,
careful.
and they've both taken stocks.
Yep.
2 up tilts.
That should
Prominence
be the end.
Revolt
F tilt.
is
There you go.
going to
True combo if it unshields.
Very good.
take the game, take the stock, take the game, take the set, take the match.
Good job, guys.
Good game,
That was what, 2 stock, 1
Taylor.
stock?
Yes. All right. Does Vincent have any words?
We're playing tomorrow because of scheduling stuff. Yeah. And in theory, we're gonna be well seated for state if we win tomorrow. Good job to both teams. Stuff like that, formalities. I'm not good at that part. Yeah. Good job, Jaden. Good job, Ben. We won. We're 6-1. One more week before playoffs, and our prediction charts put us in 4th.
Yes.
So, cool. Go
Ver-
team.